What's up, guys? This is Powerbang, and I wanted to bring another showcase video to you guys. And this one is going to be featuring blu3pr0ud from WHF. So the goal for this particular video is to bring you a couple AQ walks. That's Archer Queen walk, and that is basically where you have your Archer Queen, put a few healers on her, and have her walk down one of the sides of the base or two sides of the base. And we're going to identify, what you can accomplish and how you can, perform these walks and why they'll be effective. So first off, let's look at the base here. This particular base is a Dragonflower base, and what's important to understand is the double giant bomb positions in the base. Now, we know in this base that we're looking at here and here, here and here for the double giant bomb positions. Now, this one here is also a potential, but it's not a good one due to the fact there's no defense bordering that. So really there's only two double giant bomb locations in the base. And what we're going to do is determine where we want to enter the base to kill the queen. That is going to take out at least one of those positions. So what Blue decides to do is he decides to come in from this side of the base over here, and he's going to come in just like so and take out that Archer Queen. Now, the way he's going to do that, the next step is to kind of identify where you want to place your jump spell to go ahead and access her, and you can put it something like this. So that's kind of where he's going to put the jump spell, and then the next step is where you want to break into the base, and he's going to identify this particular corner here as where he will break in. So all you're going to see basically is the queen is going to be responsible for, he's going to drop her up here, and she's going to take out a few of these buildings here, and his goal is he drops in some witches that are going to take out all of these buildings in this area, and then with the help of some minions is basically going to create a funnel. So we'll go ahead and mark that in a different color, just like so. So all of this stuff here is being funneled away, and then notice the range here on this archer tower. If we look at it, he can basically get away with minions all the way up until that gold mine right here. So he can take out all of these buildings here with minions because there's nothing in range. So that's what he's going to do. And then the queen, she's going to take off down the side of the base, and she's going to go this way because that's the way she's forced. So as she goes that way, she's going to encounter, one defense. She's going to be in range of that archer tower maybe. He can drop a tank there to help deal with that archer tower, like with his golems. He's going to encounter first the cannon, and now when the queen walks, she's going to encounter this cannon first. Now, when she engages that cannon, she's going to be standing about right here when that happens, and that is going to be out of range of this particular defense. So it would even be out of range of a Tesla should it pop there. So he's basically going to be able to take on at most two defenses at once, like in these two here. So as the queen continues to move up, she's just going to continue to take out defenses. So he's going to be able to get all of this stuff as he moves around the base. So that is going to be really helpful and allow for fewer hogs to take care of that. So as this is all going on, he's going to send in a witch kill squad. Now that kill squad is going to go right into this compartment because he's going to break it open with wall breakers, and then a jump spell like I had kind of showed you about right here. That's going to allow him to get his troops in with his king, which he's going to have separate, and he's going to send his king in right there as well. The king's job is to get in there along with the witches and wizards and take out that queen. And he knows that it is a lava hound in the clan castle. So he's basically keeping the queen away from the lava hound, and he's using the witches and their skeletons to distract the lava hound. So it's basically doing nothing except for hitting skeletons and golems this entire time. So he gets in, triggers the double giant bomb here, and then the key here for the rest of this is to figure out, okay, he's going to use hogs to go ahead and clean up. How do we path the hogs so that they will go through this base and not be nuked by the other giant bomb set? Now, the other giant bomb set, if you remember, was right here. Notice that there is a wall between the next defense building that's on the other side of that double giant bomb set. So it's going to be, 6 tiles from the Hogs when they approach from this particular position to this particular position. So rather than worry about them going across that, he just decides not to surgical it and leave these defenses over here open. So when he brings in his Hogs, when he brings them in, he comes from this direction here, and just kind of like a 2-finger drop, 3-finger drop, Asian wall basically. And they kind of work their way through the base, taking out everything like this. And when they all approach and come to this expo, when they take it out, they bounce out this way to the air sweeper. Now that avoids this position entirely, and I believe he does hit 1 bomb there, but he's going to go ahead and have a heal spell waiting. So let's go ahead and take a look at how he executes this first queen walk. It was brilliant in my opinion. Very, very nice raid from blu3pr0ud here. So we'll go ahead, watch the queen. She's going to go ahead, get some action started. Now check out the witches drop far enough back from that archer tower to generate plenty of skeletons. 3 witches generating skeletons, so that archer tower is completely busy. And notice he drops the golem ahead there, and then it's going to tank the wizard tower. Now this part's important. I'll fast forward it just a little bit, but he wanted to target this point on the wall. And now the wall breakers are going to favor the corners, so he decides to drop the golem down the wall a little bit so that the fire from that wizard tower is directed at the golem and not at the corner where those wall breakers are going to go in. So very, very nice job. It's a minor detail, but it could have sunk the raid. So now the wall's open, and now look at the minions there taking out the gold mine. And then notice the archer tower locks onto that golem, so the minions are going to get even 1 more gold mine there to help continue the funnel. The lava hound is out, targeting all the skeletons, and it's just kind of keeping busy. So the skeletons go in and they trigger the first giant bomb. Now the king finally is being shot at by the queen. He's going to go ahead and use his ability, get in there, knock her around a little bit. Doesn't quite get her taken care of, but check it, the witches there in the rage. They're going to go ahead and finish her off. So in go the Hogs. Notice how he's taking all those defenses out at the same time, working his way around, and notice how all of his Hogs are already on the field. He didn't save any for the backside. He didn't use surgical, and the whole point there is to create a good path through the base. So he drops the poison spell on the skeletons, get rid of them. Now watch that group of Hogs as they leave that spot. They don't go to the air defense. They go over to the air sweeper. So the heal spell's waiting. Beautiful job there. The queen is still staying away from that lava hound, so working its way around the outside of the base. The hound has switched to the Hogs, and at this point, just a couple defenses left, and it's all over at this point. So very, very nice job there, Blue. Cleanup is working. The queen's at full health. She's going to go ahead and use her ability, and now she cleaned up a lot of defense buildings, working her way around the base, and the cleanup is already done. So all they had to do was go in, kill the town hall and a couple buildings inside the base, and that was that. Let's go ahead and take another look at number 17. It's also a queen walk by blu3pr0ud, and we'll go ahead and do a scout. And you're going to notice here the first thing is what we want to do is a scout, and then this is a cleanup attack. So we know where the giant bombs are. Double set is going to be here. It's going to have a single here and a single here. Now the goal is to figure out how we can eliminate those double giant bomb positions, and the most obvious entry point to get to the queen is from this side of the base, and obviously none of those angles will get any bombs triggered. So what he decides to do is double up on the jump spells. So in order to get to the queen, he's going to drop the first jump spell here, and that is going to allow him to remove 3 bombs out of the equation. The second jump spell will go down here, and that's going to allow him to get to the queen. So he has to make sure that he has enough tanking power and enough distraction power, I guess, and cleaning power to get to that queen through those positions. So what he's going to do is, first off, he's going to queen walk starting up in the top left portion of the base. I believe the queen's going to start somewhere about right here, and she's going to start taking out these bases. The goal is to step up and start with this archer tower, and then after that queen goes down and gets the healers on her, you're going to see a wizard come down, take out this dark barracks, and then a couple minions will actually go down, and the minions are going to take out these buildings here so that the queen does not want to travel. So that's the goal. The queen now is going to walk around towards the bottom of the base, just like this, and you're going to see as she walks a lot of clustered point defense that is going to be you know, in this area here. So what he's going to do is send in a giant, and the giant is going to target the wall here and buy him just enough time as far as tanking is concerned, excuse me, so that the queen can go ahead and pop the double Tesla that's here, as well as all the point defense, and work her way around. Now the queen is going to be responsible for taking out pretty much all of that, you know, that defense here. Not going to be hard at all for her, as you'll see, but she's going to walk around, and she continues her walk this way, and this is about the time the golem's going down, and you're going to see the golem is going to go down on the cannon that's showing here. And once that's done, the jump spell goes down to lead everything in. So once everything is kind of heading in towards the core, you don't have to trigger the bombs themselves. What you just need to do is take care of the neighboring defenses so the hogs no longer have a reason to path there. So once that expo is taken out, if the hogs come at it from this side, there is no reason for them to go across that double bomb set anymore, so it's no longer a threat. So everything goes in. He's going to be able to take care of this bomb set, this single bomb, just by triggering it with his Barb King or golems or whatever gets in there first. And then his goal is to get his BK over the wall via the second jump spell to take out that queen. And once that's done, he is going to be good to go. I believe it is another Lava Hound in this particular clan castle. If not, though, it doesn't matter because his queen is going to be backing up his kill squad. You know what? It may not be a Lava Hound for this one. It may be Drag because he does have a rage spell here, and the rage would be used once the entry is made and the lure is made. You would drop the rage in this area here to take care of that clan castle. So let's go ahead, give it a watch. The goal here with the hogs, he's going to do kind of a surgical deployment, and the surgical is because he's, you know, there's no giant bombs to really worry about, so he's just trying to be efficient. Everything's going to kind of cluster up on these defenses here as the hogs work their way through the base. They hop over the wall here. Even if that was a double position, it would trigger it one at a time, and he's going to have a heal spell waiting for those hogs at that giant bomb position. That's the only one he really needs to worry about. And then the queen will go ahead and you know, do some cleanup. Should have some healers on her still. So let's go ahead and watch it, see how this works out exactly. So the first thing you're going to see is some minions come down, another wizard to help with the funnel. But notice the queen's going to attract aggro there, that archer tower. Then the wizard comes down, and then the wizard's going to be you know, pretty much sacrificial to the cannon at that point. But very good job creating the funnel. A couple giants go down here. Now look at all the Tesla action there, that it's going to, you know, basically buy him some time to go ahead and take out all that point defense. So golem comes down. He's going to attract you know, the Tesla with one of them, and then as the queen works her way around here, she's going to step up, start taking out the rest of the Teslas that just popped up. And the giant's getting the benefit of those healers as well. The queen works her way around the wall. The second golem goes in at this point, and everything's kind of working its way in. He drops a couple funnel wizards on the bottom side, a couple witches to provide distractions. And at this point, the queen has eliminated all the defenses on the way into the base, so everything's going to be good to go. The golems make their way in, and notice it is a dragon. All the skeletons pop there, and he's going to go ahead and just drop a rage spell. His witches take care of the skeletons. His queen and wizards are going to go ahead and take care of the clan castle. And at this point, he knows it's under control. He starts trickling in hogs already to take care of some of the defenses. The second jump spell is going to go down at this point, right about now. And then the king is going to go ahead and get in to get that queen. He's a little late with the jump spell there, so he's beaten on the wall. Does jump over, but here come the hogs. It's all surgical at this point. Still a heal spell left in the bag, and they clump up on those center defenses there, and he's going to drop them on that giant bomb position. They absorb it. Everything looks good. The queen approaches from that other direction, courtesy of the nice jump spell, and then the hogs hop out of the base to take out that last cannon. So witches in the core, king in the core, everything pretty much at full life. Just awesome raid. Really nice job, blu3pr0ud. Wonderful war. Really loving what you're doing with the queen walk lately. Celebratory poison spell goes down in the core there. But that's going to be it, guys, for this showcase. Hopefully you've learned something. Really like watching blu3pr0ud's attacks. He does things just very immaculately, and it's fun to watch. So nice work, Blue. Look forward to seeing you more on the channel, man. Keep up the good raids, and this is Powerbang, guys, signing out till next time. Take care.
Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.